Yeah, this controls. They did the right thing in making it, and instead of giving you control over something that would feel really bad, they gave you kind of partially control, so
Yeah,
you
I
don't
mean,
get too frustrated with movement.
yeah, I mean, I don't think, like, I don't have a problem with the way this is handling this. If, like, it seems like I like it better than the way Heavy Rain handled a very similar scene. Except for the fact that the actual execution of this seems kind of bad.
Yeah,
Like, the
it's
mechanics seem better, but the presentation and the graphics and the writing seem really clumsy.
yeah, it, it's like they're going full on hard noir without understanding noir too much.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely feels like they were inspired by a lot of things without knowing how to execute on any of them.
It's kind of a shame because I'm seeing certain things here, like camera angles and all that sort of stuff, that makes it seem like they really tried, but it's just not
No,
put together.
yeah, this seems like, yeah, I don't know. And I mean, obviously, like, I've played worse games than, well, I'm not playing this, but I've seen and touched worse games than this so far this year. Like, this isn't a pile of garbage or anything. It just seems weirdly clumsy.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's certainly a face.
Have any last words?
Hi.
You come into my house?
Oh, come on, really?
Your doorman was kind enough to let me in.
You kill my men.
Yeah, I could keep going irony.
I didn't know human beings mattered to you.
Would you kill an unarmed man? You? Elliot Ness?
You have my word. I'm not going to kill a man.
Papa!
God.
Vittorio. Are you gonna kill me in front of my son?
No, make your son leave, and I'll shoot you.
That stain right there is all that's left of D'Annunzio, one of my best men. I told him to take care of the butcher on East Main, one of the jerks who've been screwing with me for months. We had to make an example of him. Send a message to the other storekeepers.
What happened to the rest of the body?
D'Annunzio ripped out his guts and hung him up with the merchandise, but he did it while the butcher's daughter was watching. Fucking D'Annunzio. There are lines that cannot be crossed. We have to protect the innocence of children. Keep them far, far away from certain experiences.
And that's why I'm saying fuck.
Well,
Your son
I don't
what
disagree,
kind of monster his father is. I can't think
but
of a better life lesson.
there is a clear line.
Vittorio.
True.
His hand's shaking. Booze turns men into cowards. You'll be like your father. Never drink.
This guy seems alright.
The White Knight of the Volstead Act gets liquored up to kill the king of bootleg booze.
Relax, son. Nobody's going to kill anybody. I'd love to introduce you to the
What were all those people outside?
Dockers, and she sings like an angel. You two would get along. 2 days ago, Claire's father caught up with yours in a warehouse. Your father was hitting innocent people, and that's not right. He told him to stop, but your father ignored him and pulled out a gun to shoot him. Claire's father was quicker. He drew his gun first and fired, but the bullet jammed. Your father killed Claire's father, in cold blood. He kicked him in the face so many times not even Claire herself would have recognized him.
You'll never prove I killed Dockers.
I know, and that's why I'm here. But now I know I'm better than you. Your father is a murderer, and Claire hasn't stopped crying these last 2 days, all because of him. Never forget that, Vittorio.
But I'm better than him. I'm not a murderer. Let me
just-
walk past all these bodies.
Hold it! Let him go. Run, Ness, and forget I exist, or I'll have to report what you just did. And I
Wait,
do have
this is
witnesses. You hear me,
Nonsense! This is nonsense.
Yeah,
I'll have to report the fact that you ran through my courtyard, like, in the middle of the night, in the middle of town, and shot like 30 people. What are you talking about?
That's some first-class pie. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
As Ark puts it, I'm gonna let the fact that you killed 20 dudes go, but this is a warning.
Doubly grateful.
Gentlemen, I'm closing up. Time to move along.
So early? What are you talking about, Ness?
Are you serious?
Be friendly. Be nice.
Sorry, guys, I have to close up. Today's meal is on the house.
Oh yeah, tomorrow's too, or I'm not coming back. You got that?
Whatever you say, Dickinson.
They're trying too hard to make this guy hateable. It just...
Yeah, it is a bit much.
I don't know. A lot of this game is trying too hard in a lot of really weird areas.
Doctor's gun and shot Capone. Maybe it would have jammed again, but one way or another it would all be over.
But let me just leave this bullet on the counter. That's surely not going to be a problem. Why is that newspaper was reflecting light?
Yeah. Yeah. Drink Crispos.
Why does it have a tomato? Like, what?
Maybe it's...
This game is really confusing.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Okay, I like that.
Just putting his
I'm
hands
on
up
board
like,
with that.
it's a living. Oh god, you serve freedom burgers? Sure, right before I go out, I'll just put something on the jukebox. And look at all these missing posters. Why are these all in my diner?
Well, it seems like that those newspaper articles suggested that you left your job because you fucked up a missing children's case. So maybe you've got a bit of a thing about it.
True. Oh,
Should probably lock the door. Oh, okay. Never mind. That's not important.
Forward. Yeah.
At last, Mr. Ness. Please get in.
How do I know this isn't a trap?
How do I know you can be trusted? You just kicked your customers out in the middle of their meal.
What?
Please get in. I can't afford for you to catch a cold.
What?
I gave them the meal on the house.
And
Prescient.
Okay. I don't like this. I'm willing to call it at this point. I don't like this. This writing is bad.
Yeah.
Some of this
Yeah, it doesn't seem very good.
No. Did you pay for one episode or the season?
Oh, I paid for the season.
Cool.
I'm not really one to... when it comes to episodic things, I'm not really one to walk away that quickly.
You say quickly. I say, you know. Ugh. Alright.
Besides, it's one of those things where there's... Wait, I'm in Venice? What?
You know, Venice in downtown Chicago.
We'll be going up in a couple of minutes. I'll wait for you in the cable car.
Up where?
I kind of wish there was a sprint. Oh, there is. Okay. Holding down the... his sprinting animation's pretty great.
I do actually like that.
It's like a brisk walk.
It's the kind of sprint, like it's the kind of run you actually do in public when you're trying to seem like when you're in a bit of a hurry, but you don't want to alarm anyone.
Oh, he's just checking out their back tattoos. Real subtle.
The Hindenburg. Her forced landing in New Jersey almost cost the lives of over 100 passengers. Yeah, nearly a fireball in midair. It would have burned down half the city.
Oh, I guess it wants me to go this way. I don't really have control over the camera in this either. It's one of those things where it chooses all the angles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why did you do that?
There's no accost option.
A. Ryan, owner of Ryan Hotels, the visionary who transformed the Hindenburg into the monument to aeronautical luxury it is today.
Hey, an A. Ryan, and there's people wearing masks.
Well, you know.
There's
Oh, you can
always
buy a Coke?
angles.
I mean, sorry, a Crespo's.
Yeah. Oh wait, I don't even buy them. I just put money in and walk away.
Well, it sounded like he whispered "damn," which makes me think it's broken.
No. I didn't
Okay,
hear
let's
that or
go.
see the subtitles, so I wasn't aware.
So this is, I guess, an alternate reality.
I would assume so, yeah. I don't remember a gigantic cable car owned by Al Capone, and wait, how far up are we?
Well, it said above the clouds, so wherever you are going, it's pretty high up.
Not at all. You?
No.
His was more convincing than yours.
If you need a paper bag, I have one.
Yep, and he knows.
How high does this thing go?
Higher than the clouds.
Wait, does the cable car go into the plane?
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was thinking like, well, I guess you could like lower the thing and then take down the line when it came time for the thing to depart, but that seems like a really
And you
inefficient solution.
yeah, and you'd have to land the blimp very specifically to get it lined up.
Yeah, and then you'd have to build a bunch of like track and scaffolding to make it work. Yeah.
Or maybe it's not even...
Unless it never... Yeah, maybe it doesn't move.
Yeah. Maybe it's just here because, hey, I'm Al Capone, I'm fucking rich. Let's just build a little Sky Zeppelin castle palace.
Well, I'm alright with that, I guess.
Elliot Ness, Elliot Ness.
So Venice is actually just the name of this renamed Zeppelin, I guess.
Come with you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the pie.
But
Welcome to the Grand Hindenburg Hotel. My name is Susan, and I'm glad to be of service. Your name, please?
Ness. Elliot Ness.
I'm James
Thank
Bond.
you, Mr. Ness.
Why not?
Nice choice. Sounds genuine. And now, how can I help you?
I'm here to see Mr. Capone.
There's no Mr. Capone here, Mr. Ness.
Cunning, I guess.
Yeah.
This
Because the other one's too gross.
60 aliases for Al Capone, so you have two options. One is to delay my appointment with him until I guess the right one, which he is not going to like. The other is to send me through and earn my eternal gratitude and his. Your call.
Wow, it doesn't take much to get eternal
He's in
gratitude.
the presidential suite, top floor at the end of the red carpet.
Thank you, Susan.
Have a pleasant stay at the Grand Hindenburg Hotel, Mr. Ness. attention, please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves
What kind
in
of
3
person can
minutes.
afford this kind of luxury? Shit. You think it's going to be a quiet day and suddenly the storm hits you.
You can't go in there, sir. They're in rehearsal.
Theater?
Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus. They open in a couple of nights. Perhaps Mr. Capone can get you a ticket?
Capone? He's at this hotel? Gosh, I'd heard the opposite.
He just... Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not letting me going this way, which I thought that's...
I think you have to do a. I think you have to do a U, like loop around,
Oh.
because the stairs seemed like they were on the other side.
Oh yeah, they might be. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah. You want
really
that
obvious.
red carpet. Yeah.
Higher than the clouds.
Well, I admit that would be incredibly frightening. I'm not good with heights.
I used to be worse with heights. I'm not amazing with them, but it's like, eh.
Your attention, please. The cable car to Santa Esperanza leaves in 2 minutes.
Hey, Ryan. Owner of Ryan Hotels.
We already went through this.
Transformed the Hindenburg into a monument to aeronautical
It's not like we
luxury
skipped.
it is today.
Just so you know.
The window cleaners up here deserve every cent they make. I wouldn't do it for all the money in the world.
Yeah, that would freak me out.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm looking at the team that made this. I'm curious what they have worked on in the past.
Nostalgia? Optimism? Or cynicism?